Hi, welcome to my channel. I did a reading just before this, and what happened yesterday happened again with the video that the recording that stopped midway. So I'm doing it again. This is a reading for Capricorn. Please bear in mind that the reading may resonate with some Capricorns, not all Capricorns. Time is fluid. This could have been something that already occurred, or that's something that you're going to happen. Okay, and you also have to remember that most lessons recycle themselves until you learn the lesson. And I just see time is fluid and time is created by, it's a human constraint which was created by humans. Anyway, Capricorn, I don't want to I don't want to hold up the reading. So off the bat, when I saw the cards, this is the oracle card that the universe gave you when I shuffled the cards, and this is what came out. It's a mala card, and it says remember. Okay, so this indicates to me that you are currently experiencing possibly stress of some kind or pressure. And this this stress is causing you, I wouldn't say it causes you anxiety, it causes you a lot of turmoil, in the sense of you don't know what to do, you are trying to, I feel there's a lot of people pleasing going on here. This is the bottom of the deck, it's the Ten of Swords, and you will see the Ten of Swords. The man, he has 10 swords in his back, which swords indicate your thoughts, and it's represented by air signs. So you could obviously be in your, or you have been wounded by something or people or someone. Okay, and this is what you're experiencing, the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I think the universe wants to tell you that you need to maybe you need to take a look at your mental well-being, Capricorn. And are you possibly overextending yourself to people and they're taking advantage of you? Because this is the distinct feeling I get. You start off the reading, because here in the booklet of the Mala booklet, it also says when the Mala is, it's prayer beads, okay? The Tibetan monks use it as prayer beads. And in Christian religion, Roman Catholic religion, they call it the rosary, and it's also prayer beads, but you also use it for meditational purposes. And basically what you do is you hold it in your hand and you concentrate on the beads and the feelings of the beads, so that your mind can be clear. Because when you meditate, you need to cut out all thoughts of anything, okay? And it helps if you concentrate on one thing. I think this is probably why they use the beads. It helps them to concentrate on one specific thing, because I've noticed some people, when they hold the beads, their eyes are closed and they like rubbing the beads. It's almost like they're concentrating on the beads. And then there are people who do meditational work. I don't know if you are aware, they make certain sounds like the sound, okay, to help them. And certain things like that are actually beneficial for your mental well-being. I don't know if you have even noticed that if you listen to certain types of music, it has a certain type of effect on you. Some music make you feel empowered, some music make you feel sad, and sometimes the music doesn't even have to contain words, but the feeling it creates. So this tells me that sound in some way affects us as humans a lot. Okay, so you have to be discerning on the type of things or sounds that or maybe the universe is trying to tell you that you need to implement something into your life to make you feel more relaxed. Okay, one of the things that I use, where did I put that thing now? One of the things that I use is this. This is my Tibetan Singing Bow, and this is science. Okay, this is not wishy-washy stuff. If you Tibetan bowls are made in Tibet, all of them, I think. I'm not sure, mostly. And you get these brass bowls, and then you get glass and crystal Tibetan bowls. You get in all shapes and sizes, and all of them make different sounds. And as far as I know, for instance, this brass bowls, they like hammer it a million times under fire for it to make the perfect sound. And if you put water in here, okay, you will see, and you run the stick on the edge of the Tibetan bowl, it starts to make a sound. I can't do it now, okay, but it has a very relaxing feeling, and if you do that, the water that's inside is almost like it starts to rain. So it's a scientific thing. Those that have science will know why it happens. But I use it because it cleanses my auric field, and I don't know, but sometimes if I have pain, I hold the Tibetan bowl in a certain part. Even it helps with pain too, but you have to have a certain type of Tibetan bowl for this. And sometimes people think these things are wishy-washy. I suggest you go read into more about these things. But before I start the reading, I'm going to use this just to show you, okay? Okay, so let's start. Oh, that was really loud, sorry. Okay, I think you get the idea. This is what I use, okay? I suggest you use the same. Let me just drink a bit of water. I suggest you do the same. Anyway, Capricorn, you are obviously a people pleaser, and I don't mean it in an ugly way, but this is something that obviously has a negative effect on your emotions and your mental state, and it can also have a negative effect on your health. You start your reading off with a 6 of coins, which clearly indicates to me that you're a very generous person. You're an earth sign. Coins represent value, what you value, what is valuable. This shows to me that you are a very well-established person, not only well-established, but you could also be financially sound. And Capricorn is somebody who usually generates the wealth through conventional ways, okay? So this puts you in a position where you can be generous to people and help them and be helpful to people, okay? But it also puts you in a position where people can take advantage of you. This is followed by the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody, wands are represented by fire signs and action. The King of Wands is somebody who is, this is you. This is you always taking action in the direction that you want to go in your life. You're sure of what you want. You're hardworking. You're focused. Like the King of Wands is focused. He's hardworking. He is action orientated, and he knows what he wants. He's very self-assured. Okay. He's business-like, and I feel you're possibly a business person or somebody with a very high position, possibly in the corporate world. Okay, this is followed by the seven of wands, and this is the wounded warrior card. I think this is you. You are in this position, Capricorn. Somebody who is very generous, very helpful, and likes to help people, and whether it be financially or otherwise, you help people in every possible way that you can, because this is your nature. Okay? And like I said, people tend to take advantage of you, and this is possibly why you're in the wounded warrior position, or that your energy that you possibly were or are going to be in, if you don't take care of the situation, whatever it may be. But the wounded warrior is also a defensive person because of circumstances and situations that they may have faced, and they in self-protective mode also. But this also indicates to me, because of the circumstances and situations that this wounded warrior has faced, it made him a stronger person, it made him a wiser person, and this situations also was very informative to you. This is the knowledge card, the scholar card, a card where people get taught something. So you would, because of these experiences that you had, okay, with the wounded warrior card, you gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom regarding this specific situations or stuff that you experienced. Excuse me, I just have to wipe my nose. Anyway, I have a blocked nose. I'm sorry, okay? If I sound weird, please excuse me. I suffer from allergies and sinuses and every possibly nerdy thing that you can think of, okay? Since I was a child, so just bear with me. Anyway, this is followed by the Six of Wands, which is the celebration card. Somebody, so this is you. This is you in this position. Somebody who is established, somebody who is celebrated, somebody who is well known, somebody who is in a position where he is victorious. In other words, he's accomplished in his life. He has a lot of accumulated wealth or stature in the community or where he lives, etc. People look up to him. He's celebrated. This is you, okay? The next card is the Five of Wands. This is a conflict card. So you may be surrounded by conflictive situations or people. It could be family that you're not agreeing with, colleagues, people that work for you. Also, it could be people that take advantage of you, and it puts you in this challenging position. So this is the challenge card. This is your challenge. You are in conflicting situations that place you under pressure, that make you want, that you feel make you maybe force you to do stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Because at the end of the day, I almost said Aquarius. At the end of the day, Capricorn, other people, you can be a people pleaser, you can help people, but at the end of the day, other people's mental state and emotional state is their responsibility, not yours, okay? You cannot take responsibility for other people who refuse to see the error in their ways, who refuse to change, who refuse to make the necessary changes in their life. That is their responsibility. I understand sometimes it's people that you love, people that you care for, and you're seeing this person is destructive in their nature, okay? And there's nothing you can do. You have to let it go and remove yourself from the situation. If it's harmful to you, you need to remove yourself. This is followed by the death card, and death doesn't necessarily mean it has somebody died or somebody's going to die. Death could mean, like I said in all the previous readings, it means changes. It means death and rebirth go hand in hand. Chaos and birth go hand in hand. It's like there's a quote that says, I think it was a poem, I'm not sure, by someone. When stars collide, new worlds are born. Okay, so it basically boils down to the same thing. Chaos creates order also. And change also creates chaos. So this change is necessary, Capricorn. If you're not going to do the change, the universe is going to do it for you. This is followed by the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very sound emotionally, and because this person is sound emotionally and sound mentally, he can make sound decisions. He can make informed decisions. Thinks that he is somebody who has common sense. He's somebody that's sound in his emotions, and because he's sound in his emotions, I mean sound in his thoughts, his emotions is also sound. And somebody like that, you will see he has a cup and he has a wand. And this wand is represents fire signs. It represents action. So what this indicates to me that if you embrace this King of Cups energy, kings are court cards are represented by people. So if you embrace this King of Cup energy, you will come in a very stable, very yes, you're going to be in a very stable position where you're going to make sound decisions, okay? Where you make decisions that's beneficial to you. That's going to help you to progress mentally, emotionally, physically. And if that stuff is in order, all the other stuff needs to follow, okay? Whatever it may be that you want. This is followed by the King of Wands. This is an indication to me, Capricorn, that you are going to reach, or that you've reached a level or understanding in your life that, okay, this is it. This is it. I'm done. I'm not going to allow people, their situations, their circumstances to affect me anymore. I'm not going to be a martyr to people. I'm not going to be a people pleaser. I'm going to do things that make me happy and make me feel fulfilled. And you know what, Capricorn, some people feel we've come from a paradigm where we feel that it's wrong, or we were taught by our peers, by our parents, by our leaders that it's selfish to put your own needs first. But you have to understand that if you do not take care of yourself first and foremost, you cannot, the things that you're going to do will come from a resentful place. You will do it still, but you're going to be full of resentment, okay? So that's why it's important for you to learn to say no, okay? This is followed by the Eight of Swords. This is an indication to me that you are in your head conflictive and you feel restricted by your thoughts. I distinctly get the feeling that you feel guilty about the fact that you want to put your own needs first. And you may be afraid that other people are going to judge you. If they do, let them judge you. I always want to say, who the cares? Okay, at the end of the day, your happiness and your emotional stability and sound place inside of yourself is much more important than what others think. So you shouldn't live for what others think. You should do what makes you feel happy and makes you feel content. And trust me, if you start doing that, everything you do, regardless of what it is, it will become pleasurable. Your experiences with your kids, with your animals, maybe with your husband if you're still married, your wife, you will see things from a different perspective, okay, if you come out of this Eight of Swords thing. And this card indicates to me clearly that you're going to move away. This is a man, a woman with a child. They're rowing away in a boat, away from a situation, a circumstance, or whatever, people that may cause them to feel not worthy, or whatever the case may be. So you're going to move away from the situation, and this is going to put you in the magician position. You will see the magician. He has the pentacles, he has the sword, he has the cup and the wand. He has all the elements. He has all the elements, and he can use these elements to his advantage to create the life that he desires and wants. And this is the position and the lesson that you need to learn. Okay, that you need to empower yourself. You need to embrace this part of yourself and realize that You cannot always put other people's needs first. It's not okay to do that, because at the end of the day, you are the one that's going to suffer. Okay? So this is what you need to remember. It says remember. This is the part that you need. Remember that you're worthy. And I think sometimes we as people forget everybody in this world is worthy of happiness, of love, of having a good and sound, happy life. You're worthy of it. Okay? So let's see what the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to Sufi wisdom. Oh, I almost fell over. What does the universe want? What else do you want Capricorn to know today? What else do you want Capricorn to know today? Universe, what other messages do you have for Capricorn? Okay, oops, sorry. Okay. Sorry, my nose is blocked, okay. I just told you that. I don't want my nose. It says live in the moment. Live in the moment. Okay, yeah. Live in the moment. What you are looking for is for you. I see I already wrote the booklet. What you are looking for is for you. Be drunk, for you know not whence you came nor why. Stay drunk, for you know not why you go nowhere. Omar Kayam, I don't know how to pronounce that. Isn't that beautiful? It just means you need to surrender to life. Surrender to the beauty, to surrender to the pleasure that life wants to give you. Life doesn't have to be always serious, and you sometimes can be a very serious person, Capricorn. You need to take some. You have to have some fun. Have some fun. Come on, have some fun. Soft voice is reminding you that what you are looking for is already within you. It wants you to open your hand and see what you already hold in it. There is no need to wait to see what will happen. All you have longed for is here in this moment right now. Let go of your clever schemes and be the beauty you are. Let joy change you into an expanding universe. Surrender to the marvelous aliveness you feel and let the sun anoint you with its light. Omar Khayyam likens the state of being lost in love to being drunk with feeling beyond time and place. He reminds you to benefit from your own life-giving creative power rather than focusing on past concerns. Living in the moment means utilizing all your senses and staying in the experience of how it feels. By concentrating your attention on the present, you are able to live each moment as it happens. You will have the opportunity to recharge, renew, and to learn to use your energy to enjoy whatever is you are doing in each moment. Sorry, I'm just wiping my nose. Okay. Dear one, when you are more positive and optimistic in the present, you live and experience your life rather than thinking about it. You will be open to the possibility of a much more positive, promising future. Your relationships will be more satisfying. For these changes can heighten your self-esteem and make you more open to the truth. The message is to live your life to the fullest, to make every moment count, and to do it now. Do it now. Be more spontaneous. I will not let yesterday crowd out today, and I will not let fear of tomorrow dominate my actions and thoughts. I'm determined to live more consciously and fully experience each moment as it comes. And that is so beautiful. And that is for you. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Capricorn, that is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. And please take care. Bye.